turn me up. I like my money like I like my niggas. Green face card, never decline of what I mean. Act up and you gon' make me make a scene. Only time you hear my voice is when they play me on the screen. Got bad habits, I'm not the one you wanna keep. She a trap star, put that lady on a tree. Got her ass so shook, she shaking like an apple tree. Yeah, this life ain't meant for you, but baby girl, it's meant for me. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. What it do? This my boo, she from the south. We running man just like these bitches run they mouth. I got the juice, but they still claim it, it's a drought. If I say I'm coming through, I'm about to flip the house. That boy crazy, say he tryna have my baby. Hold on, Slim Shady, just like Mariah, drive him crazy. Got him stressed, make him feel it in his chest. Ask him how it feel, just like a bullet with no vest. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me.
What up, vibers? What it do? How's everybody doing? Is my sound okay? Give me a sound check. Let me know if the sound is good. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Erica said, let me make her a meatloaf sandwich. That actually sounds good. With a little gravy. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the sound is good. Is everybody good this Thursday evening? I was about to say Friday because y'all know my old ass never knows what day of the week it is. All right, so I see we have a birthday in the building. What's going on, Angie James? How you doing, girl? Alive from Delaware. What's going on, President Banks? Okay, this is our resident. This is our Tyler Perry. Okay, she makes the movies for us. Okay, all right, you are doing great things over there. And my channel made a little bit of sort of semi-cameo already in one of Miss President Banks, Jessica Banks, the actress's films. Like, it is so cute. I got to show it to you guys. But listen, so I've been communicating with Shalita all day. She calling me. I'm ready. Let's do this. We've been talking business. Okay. 15 minutes before showtime, and I don't know what's going on. I know she was trying to get herself dressed or get herself together. I haven't heard back from her. She did work all day. Her work has been what has been the delay, the reschedules and stuff anyway, but she still ain't called me back. So I'm going to go ahead and start and do what we got to do. I know we do have a birthday. So Miss Lorraine Muffin, where are you? Where are you? How you doing? She's Abundance. No Chill Zone. Hey, Demi, how you doing? She says, I've known either. I've been thinking it's what. Yeah, I never know. I never, ever know the actual day of the. Tata Alicia says she playing. It's weird because, like, I've talked to her multiple times this week and, you know, helped her through a few frustrations and stuff like that. I literally just got off the phone with her. So I don't know. Maybe she is, but, you know, hey, you never can tell. Okay, we talking about color people. Maybe she's getting cute for the camera. I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and wish our vibers. Those of you that are new, first of all, welcome. And I'm very grateful to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys very, very much. We do a thing around here because we are community. So when we have a birthday or celebration or whatever, we shout it out. We support each other through thick and through thin, through all types of stuff. So if that's not your vibe, if you don't like the vibe where the content creator communicates with the audience, you know, the people that we see all the time, where we build community, if that's not your vibe, it's probably not your tribe, okay? Even though we do have one of our community members, Wayne, I don't know where he is right now. He's always complaining about the birthdays, right? But birthdays are special because everybody don't get them, okay? So, Miss Lorraine, shout out to you on your birthday. We wish you abundance. We wish you peace. We wish you love, joy, blessings on top of blessings, baby. We wish you to have everything that you desire from your highest and your greatest good. Okay. We wish you a better credit score, baby, more money. Okay. And hopefully you get your backbone blown out properly. Okay. Amen. So let's go ahead and wish Miss Lorraine a happy birthday. And then we're going to get into some mess.
I hope your favorite drink is always miraculously in your refrigerator.
I hope whenever you check your bank account, you got more money in it than you actually expected to be in that motherfucker.
And I hope every time you go pay your utilities, that shit say zero balance due.
And I hope that every time you crank your car up, it's a full tank of gas in it.
Happy birthday, sweet pea. Happy birthday, sweet pea. Happy birthday to you. May our good Lord bless you. May our good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. Happy birthday, sweet pea. Don't worry about nothing. It get better, trust me. Happy birthday, sweet pea. I love you, sweet pea.
Happy birthday, sweet pea. Happy birthday. All right. So, okay. So she has not called me back. I'm a bit peeved. Okay. I am a bit peeved, just a little bit. Okay. But I know things can happen. All right. Because I promise you, it's something always about to happen right before I click live. My grandbaby is do something crazy. Somebody in his house is going to require some attention, literally 2 seconds before I go live all the time. So I get it. So if she shows up, cool. If she don't, we'll just do something else. We'll do something else. Because to be perfectly honest, there are some things that are actually trending that we could get into some mess with. I have not given my Sweet Pea on Hood Champ Live right now. I just saw her over there. Is she? Okay, well, she could. Sweet Pea. Who is Sweet Pea? Who is Sweet Pea, honey? I don't know Sweet Pea. I don't know Sweet Pea, but who is that? Anyway, yeah, I don't really be caring about what other folks got going on while they got it going on. I just don't. So anyway, Messa said we mad. Yeah, because like that's literally some bull. That is some bullshit. But anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. So here's what we shall do. Your birthday was Tuesday. Happy birthday to you too. Oh my goodness. We got a lot of Capricorns in the house. Okay. My daughter's a Capricorn. A lot of the vibers are Capricorns. What's going on over here? Capricorns, nonchalant asses. How are y'all? Happy birthday, girl. And you know, the same goes for you, baby. We wish you love, peace, joy to the world. It's your birthday as well. God dang. What is going on? What is going on? Everybody's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Muffin. Happy birthday. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I love the birthday vibes. So I tell you what, let me see something. I'm going to try her one more time. We're going to roll an ad from a sponsor. Okay. And then we will be right back. This product is so important because not only is it produced with care, but it actually has proven results. There have been over 10,000 units of this sold. The company name is shareabutters.com, and this was developed with love by a woman who simply wanted to help her beautiful daughter as she recovered from the devastating effects of cancer, chemo, and radiation burn, and has helped many others with fading stretch marks, eczema, and many other skin issues. Check out the website as it has tons of other valuable products. Check it out. There will be a link and a discount code pinned in the comments section of this video. Now, girl, you know we don't gatekeep over here. Get yourself over to LanoShopping55.com right now. And I mean now. Look at this price point for this cute outfit. Have we not been looking for a shop that, number one, is owned by a Black woman, but number two, actually has cute and affordable clothing? Yes, look no further. Honey, I was so shocked when one of our Vibers showed us the website. I was like, yo, how come we don't know about this stuff? But look, I'm putting you on. check it out. And when I tell you, there is not a piece on there that I would not rock or buy for someone else. And the prices are amazing. The fashions are right on point. And what I really love about her shop is how inclusive it is. And when I say that, this is what I mean. You know how like all the sexy clothes are usually for the skinny chicks? Not on Lano Shop, honey. On LanoShopping55.com, even the plus size baddies get good looking gear. And the price is still right. Make sure you guys head over there because listen, free shipping on orders over $50. And honey, you're gonna wanna spend more than $50. And you can actually get on the email list for an additional percentage off of your order. You cannot beat it. Baby, look at those jeans. I cannot wait to put these hips in those jeans. Head over there. Let me know what you guys think about it. LanoShopping55.com. There will be a link pinned in the comment section. All right, and we're back, okay? All right, happy birthday to your mom too. All right, so listen. She ain't clicked the link yet. She has not responded to the text messages. So, yeah, all bets are off. So here's what I wanted to do. So it's the whole bunch of stuff going on with this situation with Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. I haven't seen a lot of women review it and give it their twist. I want to go ahead and do that. Or I'm open to what y'all want to do. If y'all want me to open up a panel, whatever y'all want to do. But do me a favor, Aaliyah, if you could change the title and the thumbnail. It's weird because when I tell y'all, Ann Jones says she chickened out. It literally, okay, it's, you know, I'm on Central Time. I'm sorry, I'm on Pacific Time, right? So I went ahead and changed the time for her from 7:30 to from 7 to 7:30, which would have been a 9:30 Central Time for her. She told me, she confirmed, and I said yes, and she said, okay, cool, I'll be ready, and all this kind of stuff. And then now she's, oh no, I didn't. I was going to do something for her though. I was, but yeah, I guess that's definitely not gonna happen, and I'm not even interested in it. Now Clarence, look, now if Clarence paid her to stay quiet, I absolutely understand. Okay, so tell me what y'all want to do. But first, was it the cousin who was cussing us out? It was a cousin cussing y'all out, baby. Who was cussing y'all out? Did we cuss back? Because you know we cuss back over here. We cuss back over here. Okay. Sandy Purple, you wrong. The Christian Gold situation, baby. Look, that was the video that I was making. Okay, let's get into that. The Christian Gold situation. Okay, as much as I dislike Evelyn, she knew what she was talking about. Christian is a scammer, period. Jennifer likes scamming nakers. Jennifer wants to be seen in a light that she's not in, and she was willing to risk it all. I don't feel sorry for her. Look, Christian Fool's Gold, that's perfect. That is perfect. That is perfect. Listen, he's very dusty. I watched a couple of podcasts that they were on, or one that they did together, and it was crazy how neither one of them understood. Neither one of them wanted to be accountable for what everybody else could see. All them people knew that Negro wasn't nothing. She knew before she married him that he wasn't shit. She knew before she married him. I don't care what you say. And if you with a scammer and you down with him and you benefit from him, I mean, you must like scams too. That's just how I feel about it. She likes it too. Okay, she was willing to get in on it as far as I'm concerned. But let me pull up this Corey Holcomb joint right quick. Let me pull that up. We watched on my other channel, just on some late night quick stuff, we watched the Selena Powell situation. Did y'all see that? That one was dusty too. That was super dusty. Super dusty. Did y'all see that shit? She was telling all of Offset's and Cardi's business. And I thought about it. Y'all know why Cardi don't go in on her? Cardi don't go in on Selena because Selena know everybody's business. For some reason, these dumb Negroes put her everywhere in their business. They all mess with her, from 50 Cent to Snoop Dogg to all of them. They mess with her, right? So she's in spaces that everybody wants to be in. They've essentially empowered this hoe. And think about it. What is her job? Her job ain't nothing but to get Negroes to trick on her, right? And how does she continuously get a supply of Negroes, even though she keeps telling on them? She keeps them getting, because she got their secrets. She got their secrets. They've empowered that little white girl way more than they would ever empower a black girl. It's a shame. It's a shame. Okay. So it will help her case. I don't know why you would have to pay a man who cheated first, baby. But she had a whole baby. So I don't even know if they're going to be able to leverage that. Cardi B over here having a baby. Apparently Stefan was upset because his baby can't be a Diggs, because the woman that he decided to get impregnated, one of the women that he decided to impregnate this year, just so happened to be married. Okay. She ain't cute. She looked like she's a little weird looking to me. She's a little weird looking. So let's do a vote. Okay, tell me what y'all want me to review. Tell me what y'all want me to review, since Shalita playing games. Okay, let's see. Let's go in here and put up a poll, because we only want to do what y'all want me to do. All right, so let me see. Okay, so we are going to, okay, which one are we reacting to? I kind of do want to give my opinion on the Anton. I know Taz did it, but I want to do it too. Anton Daniels. Nuh-uh. Flyer Storm, you wrong, baby. And that's my thing. She out here eating niggas' asses. What? Okay, it looks like it's Anton. Even before I've only seen people saying Anton. I'm gonna go ahead and put the other one in for good measure. Okay, and I give y'all a few minutes to vote. Anton, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I've noticed. The guys that I know in real life that will get it cracking, that will actually whoop somebody's ass, they sided with Corey. The guys that are what we like to call fuckboys, they sided with Anton. It's really interesting, because for me, and I know some women got upset at Corey because he basically called Anton out with whoever he was with or whatever. He was like, explain your bitch or something like that. You said start with Corey. Okay, I think I will. Not both. I'm nosy. Well, we better start with the Corey Holcomb, because that one's longer. All right, so let me go ahead and get that one in. Let's get it in. I think everybody is talking about that. So Aaliyah, change the title to something about Corey Holcomb versus Anton. Because that's basically what we're doing now. Corey Holcomb. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't even like Corey. I don't. But there was something else that I saw that he had said the other day. I think he was talking about these pastors or whatever. And I'm like, I was surprised that I actually agreed with him. It was weird for me. I felt like I was doing something wrong. And I didn't even know what to do. I'm like, wait a minute, I cannot be literally being cool. I cannot be being cool about something Corey Holcomb said 2 days in a row. Like, that don't even feel right. Okay. We got the show up. Let me make sure I start from the beginning. All right, let's put it in here. Right here. Let me look at the poll to make sure. Okay, y'all said Anton Daniels. Okay, cool. Like, I was like, am I a mammy? Because, like, I cannot be agreeing with no goddamn Corey Holcomb. Like, no, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? All right, so here we go. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. Do me a favor, get the likes up, okay? We need to be in the algorithm, all right? Let's get into it.
Like what you say and what I say.
Let me see, right at the beginning. All right.
Is this the first or the second show of the year?
Second.
Second show of the year, we jumping it on. Y'all already know what's up. I'm Corey Holcomb, eating these cherry sours I shouldn't be eating. This is Darlene or OG Ortiz, for people who don't know.
Thank you for that. Oh my God, not the full thing.
I was on time. I'm gonna just say that.
Hey,
Yes,
we
sir.
expected it. I already knew. That's why I got here almost on time.
I was on time.
My man, you dig what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know we said he was coming. Anton in the house.
With his bitch.
Hey man, let me tell you something. I'm so glad you here because people need to see a clash like this. Not a clash within something bad, just people who got something to say. Like what you say and what I say. I think it's gonna be interesting.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be really interesting.
And we had a great conversation too. We had time before you got here, so we had a great
I
conversation.
buttered it up, so
You don't need to
That's what's
butter.
up.
I made
You don't need
sure
to butter
that I
me
made
up.
sure that she felt good about this.
Yeah, man, you don't need to butter.
We still trying to get Shannon Sharp on here, so Darlene can have something to do after the show. That should be proud of.
Oh,
Wow.
brother. Too old. That man don't want this.
I know.
Your
that, but I'm-
chat think they tough.
Who
I
cares?
noticed.
They think they tough.
They think they tough.
Yeah, they be out there.
They not that tough.
Uh-oh.
We
You
seen
charging them up.
we seen
Oh, here we
we
go.
seen worse. You know, I don't pay attention to
Who the-
niggas that don't got no profile picture.
You know, I always
I
hate
promise to
motherfuckers
God,
talk,
bro.
and they scared to step forward.
I don't pay attention. I think them type of niggas jerk off in their socks.
Yeah.
Well, now they've gotten.
There. Okay, so I know a lot of this is literally about him saying some stuff that's off code amongst men or whatever. That's the first gay move, don't you think? Okay, and shout out to the gays. But the problem is, like, we over here with Anton and he trying to act like he not. Ain't that the first gay move? When he says that, like, why are you sexualizing men already, Anton? And here's the thing, and I'm so sorry if this is your friend, okay, if y'all like Anton, but Anton Daniels, and I have been saying this for years, he literally looks like a life-size uncircumcised penis. Okay, he looks like a penis with eyes and glasses. A walking, talking penis is what he looks like. I don't even like looking at him because I feel like I'm watching something that I should not be watching. Like it's something that I'm seeing that I should not be seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
So savvy where they can actually put a picture, but you open it up and it's like, oh, no post, no nothing. It's like,
Somebody
oh,
said-
okay.
We don't take that serious.
Exactly. Keyboard cowards is what I call them.
Somebody said, what Craig had, he on time out. Craig had a show, fool.
That's right.
Craig going out here doing his thing.
Papa Craig.
But anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. There's so much to say. I know we ain't gonna be able to get to it all, but
We're gonna try.
there's so much to say. I gotta ask you this, just off top.
I'm with it.
Man, swallow.
How do you feel? Because we ain't gonna do all politics, because that ain't what the show
We
about.
gotta get there though.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't want you to miss no points.
All right, I'm with it.
What do you feel about this nation as they jack other nations for their resources and play it off like it's other reasons? I'm talking
that's a
about
part
this
of the
nation,
game.
the U.S.
That's the part of the game.
When you say the part of the game, I don't understand. Do you think-
Everybody done been conquered. Slavery didn't exist way before we ever came in here.
Mhm.
So I don't see what the problem is.
Well, I tell you like this. I cannot respect men who are claim jackers. Like I don't
Like what? Give me an example.
like the United States.
No, give me an example, like a real life thing. Like, what did they take?
The United States.
Like taking this country?
Not just taking this country. How do you think you got here?
Yeah, the transatlantic slave trade.
You a smart man.
Right. I studied
So-
it. I know all about it.
So it's very hard to be respectful of what is here when me, for example, as an African-American male,
Uh-huh.
I know how I got here. I was not. I didn't take.
Bruh, I'm sorry, and this is something y'all gonna have to learn about me. I will drag both parties. Okay, I'm not loyal to these niggas. I'm loyal to my husband. Okay, that's dumb. That's dumb to say. What do you mean how you got here? And I understand the concept. Okay, we all know about slavery, which occurred multiple hundred years ago. Okay, and definitely will never take away from that. But Corey, with your dumb ass, you literally just said we know how you got here, as if your mama and your daddy got you here, baby. You didn't come here on a slave ship, Corey. I know you niggas love to identify with slavery. Y'all love to be 12 years a slave. But baby, you did not get here on a slave ship. Your mama didn't get here on a slave ship. Your daddy, your grandparents didn't get here on a slave ship. And to be honest, if they did, look, let's say slavery wouldn't happen. These Negroes don't even like people from the continent. So I don't be understanding. I do not be understanding.
The cheap flight on Frontier here. My people were kidnapped. My people were robbed.
They were sold by Africans.
You saying all the people were sold by Africans?
How you think what you think white people came over there and got us?
Yes.
No, they were sold.
So
they just capitalized off of it better than the Africans did.
Okay, so you're saying that all of the black people that were brought here were sold by Africans.
Correct.
So the white people were just doing transactions over there.
Absolutely. It was capitalism. See, the thing about white people, you think that racism.
Now, y'all know Anton love him some white people, and I don't hate white people at all. But Anton really, really loves and adores white people. Victor DeVale said Corey was not prepared to have an ideal, intelligent conversation. He wanted to clown Anton. And I would agree with you, but here's the problem. If he wanted to have an ideal, intelligent conversation, I think he would be sitting there with an intelligent man. I'm trying to figure out why people think Anton is intelligent. And Anton is not bright. He is not bright. Like, he literally epitomizes Negroes that pretend to be bright. But like those of us, or when you've been around actual bright people, you recognize dumb people. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not bright. So I agree. Corey did not want to have an intelligent conversation because he went and got a dick with eyes to have a conversation with. It just is what it is.
Is inherently in him. Racism is inherently in all of us. Black people is some of the most racist people I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really?
We don't even like each other.
So can I ask you a question?
No, hold on. Let's stay there.
Okay.
We don't even like each other. And so black people participate. Some of the first slaves.
Is he not projecting? He don't like black people. And this is what be getting on my nerves. This reminds me of the people that come over here. Why are you talking about Clarissa? She's a black woman. Every group of people goes in on their group of people. Like, this is weird to me too. So, and okay, I see where this is going. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't see this part. In
the United States of America was black people. That's the truth. So what I'm trying to understand is,
was slavery in the United States before?
Slavery existed thousands of years before we got here.
Okay.
Slavery was on every single continent in this world. That's a fact. Now, the thing that's a problem with it is that, and this is the problem that I have. What you niggas want?
What do you mean when you say what you need?
What do y'all want? Like, because y'all complaining about it over and over again, and I'm trying to understand what is it that y'all looking for. What is going to help y'all?
A whole thing that has happened.
Because I'm solutions oriented. And I'm tired of niggas that ain't never been through shit complaining about shit that they ain't never been through.
If you black in the United States, you've been through some shit.
But I'm tired of niggas complaining about shit that they have never been through. Like, you've been through some shit, but you ain't been through that.
I don't understand. So, what are you saying?
Like, because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism. These is new niggas. All of these internet niggas right here, these is new niggas.
So are you saying black people in the United States, some of them have skipped over racism?
Yes, definitively.
Come on, man.
Definitively.
We got to do some polls. Is there, so Black people have skipped, and I'm one of those people, I do not like people who like hinge everything upon racism and act like they in the Jim Crow South and all this shit. I hate that shit. I cannot stand people to weaponize slavery, right? So I do think that sometimes people overplay it. But to say that as a Black person in America, you've never experienced racism is crazy. That's crazy. We got to do a poll about that, because like I'm trying to figure out, like, what is he even saying?
You have a greater chance of being killed by somebody that look like you than to ever interact with somebody that don't look like you.
Every group.
But do you
That's
understand,
a fact.
do you understand that it's made like that on purpose? The position,
it's the system.
the
system
position
against
is-
us. I got it.
Okay, but the position you and your people are in,
Who is my people?
Black people. Do you claim Black people?
I'm a Christian first. I claim.
Well, I think something's wrong with that. If you don't want to say you're a Black man first, I think something wrong with
Black
that.
is a construct. They told you that you was Black.
Okay, well,
That's
brown,
why you start
brown
believing it.
then.
No.
Maybe
We
I'm
not brown. We not Black. We not.
Okay, y'all, we got to stop with he's a Christian first. This is exactly why this is one of the reasons why I have no issues with never claiming or identifying as a Christian. Okay, because if this is a Christian, baby, I want to be the complete opposite. If this is what Christianity is these days, like, bruh.
None of that shit.
Oh, well, what are we?
For me, I'm a believer in God. That's what I am. My foundation is always going to be Christianity, Christ, Jesus first. I don't claim none of that other shit. You're not gonna get me to believe in you based off of some shit that you can't control. You didn't pick it. And the thing about other cultures, whether you're Black, Chinese, Asians don't fuck with each other just because they're Asian. Chinese people and Japanese people and Taiwanese people, they're all different. Koreans are different. All white people don't fuck with all white people. So why do I have an obligation to fuck with somebody just because he Black?
Okay.
And then the definition of how you define Black is based off of something that a white man gave to you.
Okay. Well, trust me, brother. You white people, let me tell you something. I know Caucasian people that have looked at me and threw me licks.
Mm-hmm.
But I am from Chicago.
And I'm from Detroit.
It was Chicago is very segregated. I knew nothing about Caucasian people until I moved to Los Angeles. And a lot of the stories I heard, it turned out to be just that. But back to this Christianity, you have to understand this. You were taught that by the people who kidnapped you. Is that a lie?
Nope.
Okay, so
we was taught everything that you know on this earth, it was taught to you. The racism that you have in your heart, it was taught to you.
You say I'm racist?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I studied you.
Wow.
I studied you.
This is why
Where am I racist? I don't know a lot of racism in me.
Absolutely.
But maybe you can show me something I don't know.
We're going to get there.
I wanted
We'll
you
get
guys
there.
to start the show off in your own like bubble.
No. When brother Anton Daniels was talking to me on the phone, I knew that we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but I believe we can have a conversation like men. It's like a lot of stuff he said right now, I disagree with so much. But
both of us.
I'm going to try to make a point because I have the hopes. I have the hopes in reaching him in a way. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't guaranteed. I'm not.
And I have the hopes that I'm gonna get y'all off of the Democratic plantation.
Yeah, because I don't know nothing about the Democratic plantation.
Everything that you speak of, it's a reflection of the same thing that they speak of. So you may not claim it, but you're a reflection of it.
Well, if I reflect something that is this Democratic plantation, I tell you what, I really don't study a Democratic plantation. I try to study being a stand-up human being where when I look in the mirror, I don't see a slick motherfucker. Right. That's who I am.
I'm with it.
I don't like slick motherfuckers.
That's the first thing we agreed on.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad we got there. But I get labeled all the time. I was talking to a young lady on the phone the other day, and she said, "I know you hate the what's the lady who calls herself a doctor? I'm blanking right now.
Oh my God,
Dr. Bryant." And I'm like, I don't hate Nobody. Where do you get hate from? And then I was on the internet. Every once in a while, I look at the pages that use my likeness and image and everything, and I listened to some of the stuff they said, and I was called bitter, and I don't know how to get money. But anyway, coincidentally, today I'm talking to a brother who knows how to work the internet well and get money.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like, everything comes in its season for a man like me. I don't say I got all the answers to everything, but I am willing to talk logically to people who I feel like are able to communicate. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Because like the stuff you said, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck.
Yeah. So far, and again, I'm not a fan of either of these dudes. I did see, like, my husband reacted to the heated parts of the conversation. So I saw that part and I did side with him on that. But so far, like, if I'm gonna be fair, I'm gonna try to be fair, right? If I'm being fair, so far, Corey is not in this moment. He's exactly one, Jennifer. He's doing well. He's doing well right here. So I can't even have a problem with what he said. Victor DeVale says, did y'all ever hear Corey call Nesto a backdoorian by his picture? No. A backdoorian. I think I'm gonna use that one. I like that one.
100%. And I mean, that's your personality too. Like,
and it would be boring to hear just one person's take or views on things.
Someone asked, okay, the woman, do you remember? I know you do because you're Gen X like me. Do you remember Ice-T back in the day? Do you remember excuse me, y'all young ones, okay? I'm not trying to be offensive, but do you remember the CD? Or was it a CD? I think so. Let's Get Butt Naked and Fuck was the name of it. And there was a beautiful woman on there with a beautiful body with Ice-T. That's who she is. That's who that is. The girl that used to be on the covers with Ice-T. That's who she is. Yep, Darlene Ortiz.
This makes it interesting.
Excuse me, ma'am. You need a mic, ma'am. You can ask on the mic. God damn it.
Anton, just a clarifying question. What about, are you comparing racism with prejudice? Is it, do you think Black people can truly be racist, or are we just prejudiced?
No, I think that there's a lot of people that hate white people, like straight up hate white people. And it's very unfortunate because they're not even the ones that's winning over here. We compare ourselves against a group of people that the majority of them is on food stamps and welfare. They would be a disappointment to their ancestors.
Right, but isn't true racism a system that controls access to,
Well, that's the argument, right? The argument is
we can't make sure white people don't get access to certain schools and programs and things like that.
The main way that they
need to be empowered to be racist, to be quite honest.
See, that's what I was going to say. That's the argument that Black people make, is that you can't be racist if you can't actually have an impact on another group of people. So it's supposedly systemic. It's false.
Really?
I just seen a guy that used to be the president of the United States of America that wound up becoming the president of the United States of America for the second time, almost get everything taken away from him. Literally. And he was basically being taken down by Black people.
Wait a minute. So what Black people is he trying? Please, y'all, please tell me that Anton is not saying this uncircumcised looking dick with eyes is not saying that Black people took down Trump. He's not saying that. Is he? Wait, what? Look, bro. No, we love the bros. We love the bros. Drop some blue hearts for our bros. Like, what is he talking about? Because we love y'all perspective too. I like y'all to talk shit back.
Kamala Harris, Letitia James, who was the in New York, Fani Willis, down in Georgia. All of those are Black women, specifically that met with Kamala Harris months before they actually started this campaign during the Biden administration. And it's so funny to me because then I have to ask myself the question, well, listen, If this is a construct, and if it's all about white people, and all of the energy is going towards a person that black people fucked with before he actually ran for president of the United States of America, but we champion Barack Obama.
Not me.
No. Take yourself out of it. We talking about the culture. It may not necessarily be you individually, but we as a culture fuck with him.
Fuck with who?
Barack Obama and his wife. We fuck with him.
So I agree, as a culture we do, but like, and so what? So what? Okay. So yeah, I absolutely understand, the dynamics and I'm not even going to get into it because people get sensitive about politics and stuff like that. But so what? So what? Most people are going to identify with the candidate that they feel that they can relate to a little bit more. And for most black people, that would be Barack, right? So like, stop it. Thank you.
As a culture, we champion him.
I appreciate that.
We absolutely do. And he didn't give y'all shit except for gay marriage.
You know I know that. That's why I ain't arguing with you on this point.
So absolutely I vote.
Are you independent? What do you?
I'm a Republican.
You didn't know that?
I'm a conservative. I'm a straight up, up and down Republican. And matter of
he's not a Republican though. Like this is not. And I understand this from a very, very, very real place. He's not a Republican. These new niggas like Anton who just go on these tirades against the black community and then they tie it to being that's not being a Republican. Okay. These new people that call themselves conservatives, typically it's like this. You can have Republican political aspirations or whatever and still maintain your autonomy as a black person. But this conservative shit is, to me, it's just a cloak for black people who want to be anti-black. If you think about it, they don't be knowing shit about politics. Anton is not smart, right? They do not like black people and they want a reason to politically shit on black people and it be okay. Okay, exactly. Like there's a difference between someone that is Republic and a person that is maggot out. There's a big difference, right? Someone that is walking around with a MAGA hat on and someone that is a Republican voter is not the same. That's why even with Republicans, they take exception to people that are MAGA. He just don't like black people. Anton feels like his value is increased the more he moves himself away from black people. But he don't understand that his value only increases in the minds of other self-hating black people. You do not have to hate, be against, or drag the black community to be a Republican, but to be a maggot, right? To be maggot out, you probably do. Or this newfound conservative shit. Yeah, he is anti-black. He is.
In fact, people need to really understand their history because Republicans were the party of black people. It's the original party of black people. They were the party that actually freed the slaves. Lincoln was a straight up Republican. When you're talking about the emancipation, when you're talking about 1865, when you're talking about what we stood for as conservative means that we're Christians. It means that we don't fuck with that gay shit. I'm telling you what it.
No, he didn't. As he sits up here and throws gay slurs all the time. Look, I just heard that Anton's family wasn't Black American, and I don't get into the shit about the tether stuff until it makes sense to get into it, right? And with Anton, it might make sense to get into it. So if they're not from here and he has all this disdain for Black people, then I'm going to say, yeah. There's like, shut your tether ass up. You see what I'm saying? Because like, if you're not from here, you do not understand. Blackness over here it's a frequency, honey. It is a whole identity and an understanding that you cannot explain. You just have to be born that way or experience it. So if you are what they call the tether, you shut your tether ass up and worry about how your people feel and capitulate to this country. He talked too much. He better not be a tether. Can somebody confirm that? Is he a tether for real?
Yeah, you don't fuck with the backdoor shit.
I don't
either.
That's what it's saying. What it means to be a Republican is this, because a lot of people like to say,
because this is backdoor your Republicans.
And we were taught by our parents. We were taught by our parents. You were taught by your parents.
I hate these blanket statements. Everybody wasn't taught everything. Yes, there were some universal truths that Black people taught, but we got to stop doing that. And Shay says freeing slaves was a strategic move from Lincoln. It wasn't so. It absolutely. Anybody that has ever picked up a book or studied it beyond what they taught us in school knows that it was not about freeing the slaves. In my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, it literally was about making sure that the South was rendered financially unstable. They needed access to those ports. The South had everything, and the North wanted to dominate politically and financially. And if you think about it, the South really has never recovered from the Civil War. They've never recorded. It was all about money and power dynamics. It had nothing to do with this group of people saying, oh, it's just, it's a bad thing. And now I do think it is weaponized sometimes, because a lot of people don't like there wasn't even 40 states during the height of slavery. Wasn't even 40 states. It was, I think, at the height of slavery, it was 36 states. You see what I'm saying? So some of the stuff is like, it don't necessarily always apply. You know what I'm saying?
That we vote Democrat no matter what, right? Regardless of what they stand for, regardless of the agendas that they push, regardless of how much nonsense that we see in our communities, regardless of how many Democrats actually destroyed our cities from Chicago to Detroit, all across the board. We were taught to vote that no matter what. You vote Democrat no matter what.
I agree.
But this is the difference between the parties on a very fundamental level, not complicated at all.
Really? You finna say it's a difference between the parties?
This is the difference.
I can't wait to hear this.
No. You may say that it's the same type of public politicians that take advantage of the taxpayers and take advantage of the people. The difference in the parties historically is Republicans want less government so you can do what the fuck you want to do. And Democrats want more control, so they want to control what your money is, where your tax dollars go, and what you can do with your money.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you this.
That's the fundamental difference.
I'm going to tell you this. And you don't have to believe me, but I'm just telling you.
I'm listening.
The people in charge are not Democrats or Republicans.
I understand
Kamala Harris is allowed to do whatever she's done.
We get that.
This new president, he's allowed to do whatever he is willing to do, or they allow him to do.
Facts.
Everything is allowed. There are people in charge of this nation that flat out run shit. And if ain't nobody got the power to uproot them, then we're going to keep having people paying a whole bunch of money for houses and a fire hydrant don't work in front of it, but they'll charge you for the fire hydrant in front of your house.
But we got a less than 20% voter turnout rate in the local elections.
Well, you understand voting don't work, right?
It does work.
How?
It does, but you just missed it. I heard everything you said.
I can't wait till you tell me how voting makes a difference in this country.
We have a less than 20% voter turnout rate. And local,
ain't nobody going for the sucker shit no more. We got to go.
You're missing it.
You got to uproot the people in power before a real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
It's not. People that don't vote are ignorant as fuck.
Well, I guess I'm ignorant because I would never participate in no
people
sucker
that
shit.
don't vote. And
I'm gonna show up and vote like a sucker.
And not only is it ignorant.
We had Republican presidents. We had Democratic presidents. We in the same joint.
I'm talking about locally. You talking about national.
I don't give a fuck if it's local.
It matters.
If you vote,
absolutely matters.
That means you in line.
No, if you vote first, the first thing that it means is that you respect your ancestors that died for your right to be able to do it.
Your ancestors
it's so funny to
didn't do it.
Here's the thing, and this is just my belief. I feel like the ancestors died for you to have the right. Right? If you don't want to vote, you don't have to vote. But you having the right that was the fight. That was the fight. Like, I don't even understand that being, is this where it starts to go downhill? Good, because that's where it gets fun. Okay.
Like this.
It's no,
because people went to war when the government tried to overthrow the people and the power of the people. It was wars. There hasn't been a war inside the U.S. where the people who getting fucked over are doing something about motherfuckers with 30 felonies being the president.
It's
war. All sucker shit
it's
going
a war
on.
every day. It's just not physical anymore.
Well, that's the problem. We need physical wars.
It's not.
Until motherfuckers ready to jump it off.
It's not.
We're going to always be talking. But see, real gladiators don't talk. Real gladiators make it happen. And the gladiators, I ain't going to lie, we are under control right now. We haven't rose up and did what needs to be done.
Who are you under control by?
It ain't. You under control by the people who will motherfucking blow this motherfucker up. We ain't stupid.
Who is he? Because I want to know who.
Why do you think that ICE agent was able to shoot that woman?
I want to know who the. Hold on. Let's be real. Fuck that woman.
Well, that's what you would say to somebody you don't know or whatever.
No.
I'm on the streets. I've been pulled over by the police.
Who ain't on the streets?
Or the ICE agents or whatever.
You in LA. I'm in Detroit. I'm in the blackest city in the United States of America.
As a soft ass nigga though, like let's not get it twisted. Anton, now what I do remember about parts that I have seen about this is you ain't never really, and please understand me well, because I'm definitely not glorifying like men or people in violent, dusty situations or whatever, but that ain't his experience. We can listen to this Negro and see how he was cultured and see that he has not been in the trenches, right? So him talking about he's in Detroit, baby, we know where you at in Detroit. You somewhere safe in Detroit though, okay? Because all of Detroit ain't shoot 'em up, bang, bang, ain't poverty stricken and all this kind of stuff. You're safe in Detroit, right? You're not somewhere in Detroit on the corner, okay? You're in the crib when it's dark. You're not walking in the park. You're not on the block. Like, dude, stop. I hate when guys like this try to act like they, like they're about something and they, you're not on that. Like, it's obvious. You're not on that, dude. Exactly. You probably live in Southfield. You're so silly.
Move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city and I choose to participate in my neighborhood.
Because it's cheap. Let's be honest. I've been looking at the real estate there too. It's cheap. Okay? It's cheap. That's why you're there. It's cheap, honey. Okay? Let's be clear.
I choose to tithe to the streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50 people. I put my money in my community with my people. So I choose to engage. So when we talking about being in the streets, that don't count to me. I don't hear
that's
that
what
shit.
should count.
I don't hear that
because
shit.
Out there in the streets where the people live that you helping, they could get pulled over and shot by a cop and an investigation will be said. But here's the truth. We know, if I believe you know this already, when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
My God, this is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong what I said?
This is so insane.
Is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it.
I'm going to answer your question.
Okay.
I'm going to answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this. The majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
It's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No.
Okay, so this is where it starts because we already know. Can I just say something though about this woman? When Corey, this is where I probably split hairs with Corey, right? When he talks about the stuff happening with the white woman, like I said before, it is very unfortunate that those children are going without their mother, right? I completely hate that for them. Here's the thing though, y'all. We all know as black people, that if law enforcement is conducting something and they're doing something, Black people know that obstructing that in any way, standing, obstructing the traffic, trying to obstruct what they're doing, can get your ass knocked. We know this. And that's all I'm going to say. So I don't know how anybody is saying we had to, that this needed to be an example and all this kind of stuff. I hate that shit happened from the bottom of my heart. I hate that it happened. I really do. But I also know that nobody had this kind of these men that like the Corey Holcombs. I bet you if we go back and see what the statements were surrounding Sandra Bland, I bet you it wasn't like this. I bet you it wasn't this. I bet you they were saying that Sandra Bland should have got, thrown around that car. All that kind of stuff that happened to her. I bet you they were not in support of her, which I find that interesting myself. I really do.
No. You're not.
I don't think you got
people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I
talk
don't
about
know.
liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest.
Liberal white women are the biggest threat. Liberal white women, like, really even think about that. Okay, so if we're gonna say the white women are the biggest threats, what are the white men doing then? I'm just so the white men aren't doing anything. I mean, because we can break out the statistics that shows who the violent offenders are, who's more violent between Black men and white men and white women. Like, what is he talking about? Okay. Shout out to Stars Above the Emerald Forest. Thank you so very much. She says, wait, Anton cried over. He sure did, y'all. Why did you look? I'm gonna have to go ahead and play that. He cried over Charlie Kirk. He literally cried over Charlie Kirk, y'all. Anton Daniels cried. Do y'all hear me? Cried like a little bitch over Charlie Kirk. Like a baby. Like a baby. He cried. Oh my God. Like, I'm about to get pissed off now.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after Black males or Black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized.
So, okay, hold on a second. Mr. Bourne, y'all Americans are slow. Who the fuck you talking to? Because, bitch, I'm American. So I don't know who the fuck you coming in here to insult. And I look, the only thing that I'm slow to do is put somebody down. Okay, because there's consequences to that. Like, well, what are you talking about? Fuck out of here with that bullshit. I'm not that, honey. Okay, I talk back.
That's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of Black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah,
See,
homie, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick. I don't suck.
I feel like it's about to go up. Now, why did he say that?
Yeah, you do.
So fix
You're doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats. Let's switch seats. Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Well, I tell you what. Watch that dick sucking shit, cause that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking.
You say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
okay, but that gay shit. Oh, you
I don't give a fuck about what you talking
Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say I suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I
don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not bossing up on me.
Yo,
we good. I did already. I don't do dick sucking shit.
We can put the microphone right now and go on back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do
you
no
doing
dick
this shit for
sucking
the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want to
I'll
say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But
I don't think that. Do y'all think that Corey said anything aggressive to him? Because tell it like sitting in a man's face saying that you suck dick in any capacity, even though I know he was metaphorically saying it, like that, like. Child, yeah, that's a problem. I don't think Corey was the aggressor. Anton likes it because you think about it. The people that are on Anton's platform regularly, they're a bunch of yes men, right? They're literally the quote unquote dick suckers, right? And Corey wasn't going.
I'll let that shit ride because you don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call this nigga out his name? Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No. This my show. This
cool.
my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay. Well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
You're not gonna
come at me with. Say I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go out back right now.
Fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too.
See, I'm pretty sure Darlene said something about because y'all know what happened on his show before. Y'all know what happened. Bitch ass Ari Spears was talking shit back when Corey had Zoe on the show. And Zoe gave him it wasn't even like a big hit. Ari sued Zoe while he was working on Corey's show, and he had to pay a bunch of money. So Darlene is probably reminding him, like, if you hit this nigga, you're going to get sued. I'm pretty sure that's why he said, I got money. Okay. But also, if you really think about it, that's standing up, let's go outside. I have never seen a dude that really wanted what you saying, let's step outside. If a dude really wanted, he's not going to say, let's step outside. He about to put you down. Period. It ain't going to be no warning. The dude is about to commence to whooping your ass. That step outside shit, that's some high school, meet me at on the playground at 2:30, baby. We are not fooled. That's what that is. That's all that is, okay? I'm not finna listen, I am all woman, honey. All woman. But if I want to whoop your ass, do you think I'm finna invite you outside? I'm not inviting you nowhere. I'm gonna tell you one time to get the fuck on. And when you don't get the fuck on, I'm gonna whoop your ass. And it's gonna start. All that hit me first. If you don't get up out of here, step outside. And you got security. You got security talking about step outside. If this uncircumcised looking penis don't say, baby.
Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey, no, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Darlene, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like
If you want to get back to the conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not listening to none of that shit, bro.
Here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not.
Because that ain't
You not that tough.
What happened? What happened?
You can use the internet in order to push out propaganda, or you can use it to communicate effectively.
Wait, something just happened. Hold on.
But if you calling me dick sucking, I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
You're not gonna
come at me with.
This is the part right here where I feel like, because I always imagine my husband in these situations. This part right here would have been a bit much. Like, I think that Taz would have assessed that this dude was just wolfing, but at that point, you gonna like at this point you gotta not you gotta smack this nigga. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
See, I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go out back right now.
Fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey,
No, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Darlene, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like it,
if you want to get back to the conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not listening to none of that shit, bro.
Here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know,
bro, you not,
Corey.
Because that ain't
you not that tough.
What is happening? Are they? I don't remember this part where
of a certain mind state. And I don't believe you knew what you was doing when you said something about dick sucking, brother. I
apologize.
Okay. Hey, bro, I appreciate that.
I apologize.
I appreciate that because this ain't no show. The last thing I want to do is get into it with you physically. But I have a switch.
I do too. And I'm a man, just like
I
you.
respect your switch. I respect your switch.
you too.
Okay, good. I'm glad,
We
brother.
good.
It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight. I respect your switch, brother.
So did I fast forward too much? I literally just hit it. Y'all, I'm sorry. I just thought it was something wrong, like it was stuck or something. I did fast forward too much. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I did fast forward a little bit too much. So Sanji says, I expect grown people to have enough language or emotional intelligence to walk away when it's going left.
Straight. Everything straight. Ain't nobody saying I'm sucking dick no more. Everything straight.
For sure. I got a question for bro though.
And I'm gonna respect him on that.
Yes, sir.
He said what he said, so I'm gonna respect him on that.
Yes, sir. So question, given that black people
I'm sorry, y'all. Am I lying? Do Anton not look like a dick with eyes and glasses? Listen.
Given that black people are on the Democratic plantation, what do you say about the use of Christianity to make slaves out of black people?
In what, today's time or historically?
No, sir. Historically.
Yeah, absolutely. It was used in a negative way, but anything can be used in a positive or negative way. You can weaponize literally anything. Corporate America, for example. You can use the internet in order to push out propaganda, or you can use it to communicate effectively with the people. You can use money to manipulate people, or you can use it to help people. And so you can't just say that Christianity itself is used. The Quran is used in a negative way in order to control people.
Absolutely.
So it depends on the person. And that's why we evaluate the person based off of their fruits instead of evaluating them based off of Christianity itself. Because everybody that calls himself a Christian is not a Christian.
100%. So I agree that the teachings of Jesus are pure. However, in the hands of Caucasian white males,
that's not true, because I know some good Caucasian
the teachings
white men.
of Jesus,
and I know some bad Caucasian white men.
Okay,
so look, check this.
It's crazy how he has no criticism for white people, white males specifically. It's weird. He is a know-it-all. I just read someone saying that Anton has more emotional intelligence. He doesn't. He's a pussy. He's just a pussy. Because like Anton antagonizes people, mainly women, right? I see through this nigga so well. Okay. He like this dude is a pussy. But nobody wants to fight. Both of these Negroes got high blood pressure, diabetes, all that shit. Okay. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. I'm trying to tell you.
That's the main point. Let's keep everything respectful.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. The reason I don't have a lot of people up here at the show is because I know a lot of people aren't initiated when it comes to talking to men of a certain mind state. And I don't believe you knew what you was doing when you said something about dick sucking, brother. I
apologize.
Okay. Hey, bro, I appreciate that.
I apologize.
I appreciate that because this ain't no show. The last thing I want to do is get into it with you physically, but I have a switch.
I do too. When I'm a man, just like
I
you.
respect your switch. I respect
you too.
Okay, good. I'm glad, brother. We good. It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight. I respect your switch, brother. And I'm saying, like, a lot of people don't know the way I was brought up. You can't step to men like that. So I'm not checking you. I'm just trying to let you know
we good.
That when we talk to each other a certain way, like if dick sucking is brought up, that's just like motherfucking pissing on my shoes. So I'm saying, like, I could get back straight. We just when I shook your hand, it wasn't phony.
Listen.
Hey,
I get into it with my homies. I get into it with my brothers. I don't have no sisters. I got three brothers, and we scrap it out. I scrap with my nephews. It is what it is. And then we shake hands and we keep it moving. Once we have a disagreement and we get.
I don't believe that shit, and neither do Anton. Do y'all believe that shit? I don't believe it. I do not believe it. I'm sorry. I just don't.
It out of our system. So if we good, then we good.
I'm good.
I'm with it. Let's get to the conversation.
That's why I tried to explain myself right there, because I'm like, this man probably don't even know that my mind is set up, Anton. My mind is set up when people do things like I call it backdooria on my show. Mm-hmm. When people throw that at you, it's a set off. And I'm saying, like, I ain't trying to get set off. I think I'm a lot more than somebody with name calling to get at me. But I'm saying, like,
but see, I don't believe you, Corey. I don't believe you, bro.
Okay.
And let me tell you why I don't believe you. Because you do the same shit that you feel offended by.
Really?
You do. Absolutely.
Give me an example.
You just did it. You said a lot of shit to me that I don't necessarily care about.
I ain't said nothing about dick sucking.
You pick and choose what's disrespectful because you applying it to you. It's other people out there that don't take that shit.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that. So listen to me, Anton.
But hold on. Let me say this last part.
Land.
But I get it because you don't know me and I don't know you. So you don't know what I look at as disrespectful. And so as a result, I just let that shit ride. The only thing that ever triggers me is it, and this is why I like to do shows in person. I told you before the show, I said I don't do no more live streams with people that I don't know. Did I not say that? Because I want to see and look in their eyes and see what's really happening, right? And the reason that is because the only thing that set me off is if somebody make it seem like they ready to do something. Then I'm like, okay, well, it's all hands up. Fuck the conversation.
Well, how about this? People may be ready to do something for whatever reason. They want to be ready to do something. But what I'm saying to you is, in this world, they are trying to normalize men in dresses, they trying to normalize a woman wearing a thong in front of a church gathering or whatever.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I could handle whatever is happening out there, but I'm saying like I'm still standing on this. I'm standing on this. If a man walking up to me with some homosexual talk, like I could take, I said this before, I could take a meeting at a brother like Tyler Perry's house because I know what's gonna happen if it go bad. The house gonna get tore up. I ain't saying that to act like I'm tough. I'm just saying,
I feel you.
There's certain things that we as men cannot say to each other without clashing. And it is my opinion with niggas that I know and where I'm from, if I say to one of my homies, man, suck a dick, everybody will get quiet that we know. And they'll be like, what is that? What is that? Because it's like, that's that homosexual talk. So what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? If it's one way to get a brother like me, I know brothers who are preachers that would put their religion down for that right there. That's all I'm saying, black man. That's all I'm saying.
Listen. That's where you at. So I'm gonna respect that.
Thank you, brother.
It's simple as that.
I don't want no drama.
It's simple as that.
I swear I don't want no drama, man. My life is good.
Mine's is too.
I believe you.
Corey lying, he won't drama. That's exactly why he never got off that topic the whole time. Because I think dude, he been said he was gonna let it go, but he is literally stuck right there.
My life is good.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't want you to come up here for that. It's just the simple misunderstandings that we as men can have. I think older black men like us need to make sure there are boundaries that simply can't be crossed when men are talking. And if you tell me a boundary, Anton, if you tell me a boundary, I promise you, I'm going to do my best not to cross that boundary. When I'm talking to Willie D don't like when you call him nigga. And I go out my way not to call Willie D nigga because I look at him as a man.
I kick it with Willie too. For me though, I don't give a fuck about the talking. I don't have no boundaries. I don't care if a nigga say something about me. It is what niggas say shit like that all the time. Like that's the environment that we live in. I only care about my real life.
Can I ask you a question? You just said men talk disrespectfully to you in your face all the time.
No.
This is nothing.
You did not hear what I said.
I said they
do that shit all the time. You see it in the chat. You see it in the comments. All of that shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't care about that shit, right?
That's right, because that's for the internet.
Right. So when people say stuff, I don't take it personal because it's not a thing to me. It's just talk. The only thing I care about is what happened in real life. When I cut that shit off in real life, my life is great.
Right. Let me tell you something.
So my point is that I don't take nothing personal unless it get personal, unless it gets physical. That's the only thing I'm up on. Anything else I can walk away from. I don't give a fuck about that. My life, I could walk away and I'm probably gonna never see that person again.
I understand. So this is why the chat, I allow them, and in fact, I encourage them to be themselves in the chat because this is a computer screen. But one thing I will say this is to the youngsters especially, because they the ones who really don't know. I'm talking about 35 and under. When you in a man's face, you have to watch how you talk to them because face to face is a lot different than the computer. On the computer, I got motherfuckers
Let me ask you a question.
Motherfuckers saying all kind of shit about me on the computer.
Ask you a question.
But if they in my face saying that to me,
let me ask you a question.
It can go bad.
What?
I'm not acting tough.
Hold on.
I'm not acting tough.
I'm asking you a real question. Why do you get triggered if somebody says that to you? Like what is it in you that gets bothered by a switch?
Okay, so listen to me. Manhood is all we got left. You really got to understand this. Just give me a second to land on
Moving
this.
their microphone.
If we don't have our manhood, we ain't got nothing. So when a man walk up to you and say something flirtatious to you, when a man walk up to you and say something where he's challenging your manhood and things like that, trust me,
I don't care how savage it may seem. When you're dealing with a man, you can set a man off if you in his face and you saying things that are not. I'm not talking about somebody just saying anything. I'm talking about there are certain things, like I can't walk up to a man walking down the street with his wife, Anton, and say, man, your bitch thick. I'll be like, wait a minute. Of course, by me being older, the last thing I want is drama in the streets. But what I'm saying is, you can't disrespect men face to face. You can do it online because it's easy to do it online.
Nope. See, that's where we disagree.
Okay, I want to hear this.
That's where we disagree because you got to keep the same energy across the board. You can't pick and choose when you can.
Okay, we will get back to that. I have to address this real quick because previous channels, previous times, this is what I did all the time. I eat niggas alive on this topic. I make them cry. I send them into fits. They have to go home to their mama crying and shit. And they have to, anyway. Mr. Melbourne says, white woman from the CIA started feminism movement in order for black women to receive government help. The black man cannot be in a household. All right. This is a topic. Whenever you see men harping on this topic a lot, typically this is a fuck boy. Okay. This is a fuck boy that is typically threatened by women, unlucky with women, and lives a certain lifestyle. Okay, let me explain something. Okay, I don't know why y'all want me to be in my 2021-22 energy, but okay, no problem. So here's the thing. Feminism, okay, is a concept that started before the CIA formed, right? And so we could clearly see that women like Harriet Tubman, by the components that make up what being a feminist is, meaning that you're going to look out for women, that you are, and men who are intimidated by women, men who ain't built shit, who ain't never had shit, who ain't standing on shit, who can't file head of household, who ain't never had shit, who ain't got shit, and who came from shit. They don't understand this concept, right? But masculine men who are providers, who understand these things, who are not intimidated by women, and whose manhood is not contingent upon what a woman does, they don't have a problem with this, right? Because a woman fighting for the rights of women does not have to impede upon your manhood. If a woman fighting for equity for another woman hurts your feelings, then I'm going to ask you, sir, kindly, please put your pussy up. Okay. Now let's talk about this stuff. Now, again, the concept of feminism is way before the CIA, right? Now, in order for black women to receive government help, the black man cannot be in a household. During this time, there was a time when first of all, black women couldn't even always get welfare. But when they did, the man in the house rule was there all the fucking time. It had been there all the time. And white women were subjected to it too, right? So let's go a little bit further. A black woman went to the Supreme Court and got the man in the house rule shot down. The man in the house rule was not a nationwide rule, okay? And here's what it was. The man in the house rule meant that if you got a man in the house with you, you have a provider, right? They didn't want men living in the projects with the woman, eating up the food and all the, you know what I'm saying? If they got to take care of your wife and your children, they didn't want you there. But a black woman went and fought and got that shit thrown out. It was only subjected to black people who were on public assistance for less than 7 to 8 years at the very most. Okay. So the man in the house rule was back in the 60s. It was only around for less than 7 to 8 years. If you niggas are still crying about something a rule that was in effect for 7 years, over 50 years ago, something the fuck is wrong with you. And if your woman would choose food stamps over you, it's because you ain't shit. Okay? If the food stamps is more valuable than you ain't shit, right? It just is. It just is what it is. So back to what I'm saying, you guys have to stop using a rule that only affected us for less than a decade to talk about this is what's wrong with the Black community today. It's a false dichotomy. It is. Secondly, when talking about the welfare, when they went ahead and shot the man in the house rule down, some women had an issue with it because there were instances where women were living in public housing and the men were taking their money and taking their food stamps from them. They would get their shit and the men would jack it. But what happened when they shot down the man in the house rule and they said, fine, Junebug can live with you. It's cool. Junebug can live there. When they let Junebug come in, I can take you to documentaries. I can take you to history books to show you and prove you this. When they took it down in Chicago, that was the year that the gangs literally took over the housing projects, was literally taking the money from the women, making them let them stay in the houses and all that kind of stuff. And on top of that, they were purposefully, these men that were in the projects that were taking the money from the women and the children, they were purposefully getting them pregnant, and in their words saying that they were increasing their numbers in their gangs by making single mothers and saying that it didn't matter because at least they was going to get food stamps. So don't come in here talking about no man in the house rule that, again, only affected people for less than a decade, right? Don't come in here talking about feminism is the reason why why everything is wrong. Okay? You ask my daddy about a damn feminist, he said, ain't no feminist going to take over my household. You ask my husband, and I identify as a feminist. My husband say, I'm not taking over this household. That's what he think in his mind. He can think whatever the fuck he want to do. But seriously, me being a feminist and me being for women does not make me against men. It does not make me the enemy of men. I'm not in competition with men. I'm not trying to take from men. So I wish you dumb niggas would stop crying about women. Okay? And if you have such a problem with feminists if you're a woman that you got a problem with feminists, then feminism, then you want men to decide women's health. You want men to decide the size of your tampons and stuff like that. It is okay for women to have autonomy. It shouldn't hurt your feelings as a man. Fuck on. Now, sorry about that.
And disrespect somebody, and when you can't disrespect somebody, and then pick and choose when you're going to react to somebody disrespecting you. You wrong, bro. You wrong as two left shoes. You're wrong, bro. I fuck with you. I fuck with you because you are one of the most disrespectful, and stand on that shit.
But I want to understand what you're saying, Anton. You missed me. When you say you can't disrespect people with what? Make sure you explain that to me.
You got to keep the same energy across the board, bro.
I don't understand.
You can't say I'm going to disrespect you online, but then you can't do nothing in person.
Well, trust me.
That's I'm not saying do that.
I'm not saying what you're wrong about, but listen, talking to somebody in person is different than talking to somebody online. And if I'm so disrespectful, what do I do to be disrespectful online? Because you said I'm disrespectful online. I would like to know.
Y'all are both disrespectful. Corey's disrespectful, Anton's disrespectful. And disrespectful in the same ways for the most part. But I think that the problem is Anton just thinks that he's a better Negro than Corey. And he's not. Okay? Both of y'all is disrespectful as fuck.
Out of your own mouth that you will be disrespectful online. It ain't even. Yes, you did. You just said that.
Disrespectful online.
You said you can disrespect. It's different if you disrespect somebody online versus doing it in real life.
No, I didn't say what I would do.
How is it different?
I said if somebody in the chat room is saying something disrespectful about me, I don't hold that against them because they're.
What about when you talking about real people?
What do you mean?
If you comment on somebody and you give your opinion on real people.
I don't want to go back and forth. I'm trying to make sure you understand what I'm saying. Do you hear me when I say
what you're saying?
Whatever I say online, giving an opinion.
Hold on, Mr. Bourne. Oh, everybody, please stop for a minute. Please stop for a minute. We need to give this man his moment. Okay, we need to give this man his moment. Okay, Mr. Bourne. He says, I'm 35. I'm born in Jamaica, grew up in Toronto, live in Florida, 5 kids, and my wife does not work. I'm a millionaire. I've traveled over 50 countries. I follow the word and only the word of God. Do you want a cookie? I'm asking, nigga, do you want a cookie? If you're like, you want me, what are you telling this for? I mean, who else is supposed? What else are you supposed to be doing if you got 5 kids? You're supposed to be taking care of. Like, why do you? What is wrong with you? What do you want, sir? Do you want a cookie for taking care of your business? My son is 34. He's not a millionaire, but he takes care of his family. His wife don't work. I retired a decade ago. Okay, my husband don't care if I have a job or not. He's always said that if I don't want to work, if I don't want to earn an income, I mean, I choose to make passive income because I'm a greedy bitch. But yeah, my dad's wife never worked. So it's like, so what? You want a cookie? I'm just saying, like, why would you come into it? Like, why would you want to give your resume out, man of God, in the chat room? Do you think do you feel like that like makes you better, or did you think that we were going to be impressed by that? Because I'm going to tell you what this is code for. You kind of like Anton, probably, right? Where you feel like you're better than Black people. That's why you had to tell us that you were from Jamaica. Shout out to my Jamaicans. But nigga, don't nobody give a damn about where you from. I don't care where you grew up. I don't care where you from. I don't care about your 5 children. I don't care about your wife. I don't know them people. We don't care. You've traveled to over 50 countries. Do you want a fucking cookie? I don't know how many countries I've been to. I never sat down to talk about it. Like, what is wrong with you? Here's what I can probably tell you. If you got 5 kids, they got 1,500 different mamas, you ain't close to a millionaire, you're probably broke, because the people that I do know that are millionaires or that actually are close to that, they don't even talk about it. Okay. You somewhere right now working the night shift at Amazon, which is a respectful job. I don't know why you're ashamed of that. I don't know what's wrong with just being a regular man. I don't know. You might make $40,000 or $50,000 a year, but if you're a good, decent dude and you're taking care of your business, we respect that. You ain't got to do all of that, bruh. You ain't got a lot to kick it. Don't nobody over here want your ass. You ain't got to impress nobody. I mean, like, what's your problem? You ain't get enough attention. Your daddy wasn't home. What is the problem? What is the problem? Do I need to drop the link? Do you need a therapy session? What's wrong with you, Negro? I don't understand. I really don't understand these chat room resumes. Now, I'm going to go back to reviewing the stream that don't have shit to do with your age, your birth origin, where you grew up, your 5 children, your wife, or your financial status, or how many countries you've been to. This stream don't have a goddamn thing to do with none of that. Please keep the topic. Now, you may be on some sort of mental problem. You might have an issue where you can't keep the topic at hand. So maybe that's your problem. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna ignore your ass, okay? But while we're ignoring him, I need the chat to please drop cookies. I want you to drop cookies so that this Negro can feel good about himself, because obviously he doesn't feel enough self-validation from being a 35-year-old millionaire with 5 kids and an unworking wife and traveling to 50. You're not validated by that. You want me to validate you. I'm not going to validate you. I'm going to violate you, Muffin. Muffin, I'm going to violate you. I'm going to make you feel real bad. You may not admit it, but I'm going to embarrass your ass. I'm going to drag you. I'm going to make you feel real stupid for saying stupid shit. So I would suggest you like shake it off, come back in the chat and just blend, Muffin. Just blend. Okay? All right. Now, just stay out there. Just keep to the topic.
Opinion of something is different than if I
said disrespectful. How can you determine whether or not somebody feels disrespected?
Well, feelings is one thing, man.
You felt some type of way?
Yeah, because ain't nobody finna stand in front of my face and talk to me like they on my level when it comes to homosexuality. Like that'll start a war. That'll start a war.
We can agree to disagree. I think you're wrong, bro. I personally, I'm telling you directly, you're hypocritical.
Okay, well, you can say that. I don't think I'm gonna win that argument with you now. But what I am saying to you, Anton, is when you are talking to men face to face, trust me when I tell you this, man, it's different than online. Face to face.
I'm the same person in real life as I am online. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Anybody, listen, I go city to city.
But I agree with him. He a bitch ass nigga online, and I'm sure he's a bitch ass nigga at home. Okay. Quiet as it kept, y'all. Guess what I heard? Y'all want to hear the bullshit? I heard it. I heard that his wife left him. I heard that they got some sort of arrangement. I also heard that she might be a little slow or something is wrong. We'll talk about that another time, though. Here he is, y'all. You question my masculinity and how I am offended by women. Now I question your intellect. And I don't even mean this in the most disrespectful way. I need to know if you are on some sort of spectrum because I want to be respectful and understanding of your intellectual capacity or the lack thereof. I don't know if you have a problem or you're just dumb. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ignore your ass and I'm just gonna feel like you got a problem. You just got a problem.
I'm not an online nigga, bro. Like I create content online, but I really am out in every single city. I done visited almost every single state. I have real meetups in real life. I shake hands. I kick it with people in real life, and I go out there and kick it with the people. I'm not different online than I am in real life. People may think that because they may have never met me in real life, but I keep the same energy. I reciprocate, or I'm willing to walk away unless it goes up. If it's gonna go up, then it's just gonna go up and we just gonna figure it out from there. But the fact of the matter is, I don't switch up.
See, I'm not
gonna talk about you online. Hold on. I'm not gonna talk about you online. And then when I see you in real life, I'm gonna be like, man, you know I'm just playing. I'm not that type of nigga.
Yeah, but
either I fuck with you or I don't.
But see, that's just one scenario, Anton. What I'm saying to you is this. This is what I'm saying to you. I ain't saying it to offset what you just said. I'm trying to talk to you now.
And I'm not a tough guy either.
I'm not either.
I'm not a tough guy.
I'm not a tough guy. I don't even want to perpetrate like I'm a tough guy. But what I'm saying is, when men stand between each other, there is energy that is being transferred. And trust me, when men disrespect each other face to face, motherfuckers can die.
I agree.
That's why when I'm talking to a man, especially face to face, I try to make sure I don't go over the line. And if I ever go over the line, I can apologize.
Is what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying and I agree with you.
Right.
Why is it only face to face? That's where we disagree at.
Well, anything I said, I will say in the face of a man that I said it about.
All right, well, that's
cool. I don't go there to try to I don't have to shock jock, even though that's something that people say easily. Oh, he's shock jocking. No. Anything I've said about anybody, I will say right to them if they standing in front of me. And I would like for somebody to research the internet on things I've said and show me that I wouldn't say something to somebody if they were standing there. The only thing I said I wouldn't say to somebody if they were standing there, because I saw Charles Barkley in the airport one day. And I realized how big he was when I saw him in the airport. Now, I've said things about Charles Barkley. If he was standing in front of me and he said, say that shit now, I'll be like, we black, man. Come on, let's calm down. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only one.
You know what the problem with this show today is? We got to do a part 2. Because we ain't talked about none of the shit that we supposed to talk about.
That's why, because we can't say dick sucking in front of each other, brother.
Well, I know that now, right? I get it.
And I appreciate you for giving me that, because that shit, I forgot I'm still Corey, because I don't live a life of getting into it with people. I really don't.
No, Corey, you pick on people that you think ain't gonna respond to you.
Now, give me an example.
Corey, you pick your targets based off of what you think they ain't gonna do. And that's why you feel comfortable saying some of the wild shit that you say online.
But I asked you this, and I'm gonna ask you again.
I'm not gonna say
give
no
me
names.
an example.
No, I'm not gonna say no names.
You can't give an example.
No, I can.
Will you please
because
give me an example?
because I don't want to implement nobody into this that that'll be bad. That's not a good thing.
Well, do you understand by you saying that?
I like to speak from my own perspective.
It sounds like babble.
But you know it's not babble. It's real, and you know it's real. That's why you laughing.
I'm laughing at you because you didn't. I had to ask you twice so far.
You pick your targets
I pick on people
carefully,
and I said, "Give me an example."
You pick your targets carefully, very carefully.
So you can't give me an example
because
that's the third time.
Okay, I'll give you an example.
Okay,
you tiptoed around Dave Chappelle.
You talking about the last time I said something about him?
You tiptoed around Dave.
I'll give you that.
You tiptoed like a ballerina.
But now I'm gonna give you that.
No.
But what did I tiptoe about?
You would not have did that shit on a regular motherfucker. You know that Dave Chappelle's last Netflix special was not it.
And I tiptoed around it.
And you tiptoed around it because you didn't want the smoke.
I did.
Overall. And so you pick and choose your targets carefully.
You see, I didn't want the smoke.
No, because you didn't want the backlash.
Okay, but look, let me say this because you brought it up. I did tiptoe around how I really feel with the last special, because I'm not gonna lie. It's everything that I said the time before when I spoke about him. Hot trash. No jokes. In the future, when people watch it, that don't know him like we know him now in this culture, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? I'll give you that. I did tiptoe around his special. And you know what?
And
I can live with that. But what else? I ain't trying to think of nothing else. But I'm saying I think that was kind of you found a way to bring that nigga into it.
I love you, Darlene. I love Craig. But they will not call you out on your bullshit and challenge you.
Now you trying to turn?
No. You asked me for the feedback. I didn't volunteer it. You forced me. I said, you know what? I don't want to do that. Okay. Then you said, okay, well, Anton, go ahead and keep on naming names and let's get to it. Okay, well, let's get to it then if that's what you want to do.
Well, how about this? Let me can I respond?
Because Darlene is real chill and she not gonna cause no friction. And Craig is happy to be here.
Okay, so can I say something about that?
But see, I don't cut me off. I don't give a fuck because I'm rich too, so I'm cool. I got my own movement. I got my own motion, so I can tell you the truth. And I think that you also surround yourself with people that will not challenge you because you big dog to them. Okay. You big bro.
Okay, so let me say.
Okay, so I've heard this angle. Mo1123 says, I think they ran a play. I've heard some other people say that they think they may have ran a play, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. But I do want to say this. Do y'all notice that Anton does like little microaggressions? He does little he does little stuff like when he was, you know what I'm saying? He kind of like picks in a way that kind of like toes the line. I hate when people do that. I hate passive aggressive. Please be aggressive with me. You know what I mean? He like walks the lines, you know? It's weird. And then to me, triangulating the others into it is just that's just right. Why put your employees in it? That's just dumb. That's just like he's just dumb.
It is. Since you brought up Darlene and Craig, let me say this. You don't know our relationship. But
I know what
I'm doing more teaching. I'm doing more teaching on some real street level shit than I thought I would have had to do. But listen to me, Anton. You don't know me and her relationship?
I'm listening.
Maybe the reason you don't get the results you want from her is because there's a certain level of respect that comes from
me and her relationship. That's what I'm saying. You don't know, brother. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about
you speaking on her.
I'm not talking about you talking about her. I'm talking about when there's certain subjects that come up on your show.
We done argued on the air a million times.
Man, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
Corey, sometimes you be on bullshit. Nobody call you out on.
Now I'm trying to teach you, but I don't think you catching it.
Okay, I'm observe.
You don't know my relationship with this woman. You don't know. So when you see it online and speak on what you see online, you can't really speak from factual things that are happening in the world, Anton.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So, and with Craig, I don't know why motherfuckers say Craig don't have a backbone around me. Because one thing I say that Craig beat most motherfuckers' ass I know. I see motherfuckers don't be fighting Craig. I see motherfuckers don't run up on him with that bullshit quick. The motherfuckers who I seen ran up on Craig way bigger than Craig. So the obvious needs to be said, because I believe that there's a lot of people who don't know the obvious, and I can't teach you that in an episode. But I'm saying, like, if you ever see me around any woman, Anton, if you see me around any woman, trust me, dues been paid, homie. And I can't say it no other way better than that. Dues been paid. That might not be something you will catch. I'm saying this for the streets. Dues been paid, homie. Trust me, man. Trust me. I don't be around just anybody. I can't let any type of woman just come with me and be connected to me in no way. I don't like that. If you around me, it's a reason you around me. And I'm saying, like, I don't know if I could graduate you to that next level of the conversation. And it ain't no disrespect to you. But I'm saying, like, you see somebody around me, oh, I ain't just got anybody around me. Dues been paid, homie. That's what I'm saying. And I ain't saying that tough either. I'm just trying to say it in a way where I hope you can understand. Yeah. Okay. So anybody around me, dues been paid. I don't let anybody around me. If you around me and dues ain't been paid, I'm trying to get away from you because I don't know you. And ain't no dues been paid, so I don't know you. I don't know you.
And we spoke right
Got
before the show.
Question for Anton.
What happened?
No, I'm not talking about.
No. I understand.
You get me?
I got that. Right. I got that. But in my case too, whenever I choose to speak up or challenge him on anything or tell him, look, I don't agree with that or what have you, I won't keep delving into it because I don't see the point. Because I know at a certain point with men like you at your age, there's not going to be any change. So why? I don't even bother with it. I just, I might say, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. And then if they want to continue, I'm not for it.
I'm with you.
That's it. I just don't like, I don't do that. I got way more important fish to fry in that. And I thought, I'm not going to change this man's mind on stuff. So I just don't even bother. That's it.
But another thing about the ladies, since we talking about this, see, whenever I see a woman with a man, most of the time, if it ain't your wife, I already say to myself, what is this fuck shit? Why is this motherfucker in the streets with you? That's how I feel about life. So I'm saying, like, that might be a prejudice that I have.
This is the part that my husband picked up that I didn't pick up, where he's like basically telling on Anton. Right here, this was I thought this was kind of funny.
I can admit, if a woman is in the streets with a man, fuck is this?
Why? Why do you care about that? Why is that meaningful to you?
No, it's not that I care at all, because it's not my business. But I'm saying, like, if a man stepped to me with a woman and it ain't his wife, all I do is say to myself,
you mean like checking you?
Not checking me, brother. I'm saying, like, if a man has a woman with him,
okay,
and you know what I'm saying, it's not his wife, I don't know what the fuck that is, and I don't want nothing to do with it. That's all across the board as I've gotten older and wiser. Like, if a man got a woman with him and he say, hey, hold on, man, how you doing? This is my lady, so-and-so, so-and-so. It makes me say, okay, this is his lady.
That's what that is. But I'm saying, like, if a man is in the streets with a woman, sitting next to a woman, and all like this, whatever, and this bitch ain't been explained, I'm like, hold on. What the fuck is this sucker shit? Especially if it's imposed in any way. That's what I'm saying, G. And I know you know what I'm talking about because you ain't finna act like you ain't smart. You smart than a motherfucker.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if somebody introduces you, if somebody took the time,
I don't know what he's talking about.
If somebody actually walks in and takes the time to introduce you to somebody, that's being imposed. I'm like, oh.
Now this was petty as fuck. I wish I knew the context of like how Anton introduced the woman or how that happened. I would love to know how that went down because baby, this was some messy shit.
There's people in the chat say, what is Corey talking about? All the uninitiated don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm like, uninitiated. Don't introduce me to, especially if I know that person.
That's how I believe it.
This is what I know. This is what I am. I admit that I am a C student.
In what?
In life and everything.
Okay.
In school and everything. I'm a C student. So the way I like to do it is I like for people to break it down to me like a C student. Help me to understand like I'm barely graduating. Break it down to me like a little child. The way that you would talk to a child, talk to me.
Right.
That's why I like to do it. And it's easier for me to digest it.
I like that you said that. But see, I'm at a stage of the game. I ain't got time to talk to kids.
Why not?
I don't got time to talk to kids. My kids grown. And I'm saying, like, if they ask me to go to the school and speak to the children, I would tell the children to do what's right. Because I know that's what they're supposed to do. I'll be like, listen, do what's right. Whenever you get that feeling like you're doing something wrong, then, step back and do what's right. That's what I would tell kids. That way I would be able to speak from the heart.
So you're one of those, do what I say, not what I
do? No.
Let me do what's right.
Let me tell you what my translation of that is. This is my translation of that. I don't want to substantiate my argument, or I don't want to break it down to where you'll actually understand it because you may be able to break down what it is that I'm saying. So I choose to only speak in riddles. And I also want to speak in parables because then I could say, well, if you don't know, you don't know, you don't get it. I might get it. I might know exactly what you're talking about, but I might act like I don't know what you're talking about because I want you to substantiate your argument. So that's what I stand on. But that's why I say break it down to me like a C student so that I can truly understand exactly what you're talking about. So that we all can understand it because we all may need to learn something.
Right. So
that's
look, what you said,
they teach, right?
You said you go, but what you said in there, that was a key word. You act like you don't know. And I know you act like you don't know, brother.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You just said it. Believe me, you said it.
Why is Phil laughing?
Phil's silly. He's silly. Philly tried to, look, it was an intense moment in here, Anton, and we trying to make it where it is professional. We trying to make it where it ain't what everybody said might be or whatever the fuck. Because I ain't with all that. I ain't got to go to war with no man who visited our show and probably didn't understand one thing, how I was thinking, and I probably didn't understand one thing, how he was thinking.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show, y'all.
Okay, so I'm so sorry, y'all, but I didn't know you were still talking. Mr. Somebody do me a favor. Let's make this blocking of Mr. Bourne very ceremonial. Okay. Block him, somebody. Okay. Block. Well, you know what? Don't block him. Time him out for 24 hours. And on your way out, this is for you.
Me. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
Okay, so I hope y'all got rid of him.
You funny, man. You funny. If I wasn't gonna have you back on the show, I wouldn't have shook your hand. I hope you believe that. When I caught myself, I was like,
you know what I'm doing right now, Phil? I'm putting pressure on him to get me back on the show.
But it ain't working
by saying that he's not going, because
it ain't gonna work like that. But I'm saying
Corey don't like this, dog. He don't like this.
What Corey don't like? Why are you talking to that man over there?
Because I got to talk to Phil. I'm talking to Corey through Phil. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Here's the thing.
Them the games where niggas get into fights. I'm telling you, this is how it jump off. Go ahead.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show.
This is like really dry begging to be back on the show, to be perfectly honest with you, right? Stars above the Emerald Forest, thank you for the super chat. She says, all Corey has said is knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Anton just told him, motherfucker, we are all confused. And we are, because to me, Corey is stretching this on and on and on, okay? On and on and on.
Because Corey is not having fun right now. This is going to be one of Corey's best shows, but he's not having fun right now. And Corey seems to be a feeler. I'm more of a results-driven guy. Corey seems to be the type of person that goes off of how he feels.
That's taking a dig again.
If you notice, I'm doing a lot of explaining to you about how the line can get crossed, but you're doing a lot of telling me what I am. I think that's homosexual behavior.
I said Corey seems to be, meaning that I'm leaving open the door to get corrected. I want him to correct me if I'm wrong, but I still want the freedom to be able to give my opinion. So you don't want me to get my
You
thoughts?
can have the freedom, brother. What I look like trying to take freedom from you?
No. I'm starting to feel some type of way, bro, because why is everything homosexual to you?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like,
when did the conversation turn into homosexuality again?
Okay, I'm gonna let you land. Because I don't want to talk over you.
I'm trying to understand it. Why is everything gay?
I can explain it.
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe look, I'm not saying that you gay, but what I'm saying is if you looking at another man and you say you talking to me through another man, if I'm a man, I'm gonna say, well, I'm right here.
Yeah, but you're not getting it.
You still talk about me. Homie, this is a gay conversation.
Right.
It's not.
I don't
understand.
When you talking to men who play in riddles and stuff like that, I'm telling you,
you the one that's talking in riddles.
You ain't never been to jail, have you?
Hell no, I ain't never been to jail.
I could tell. I could tell.
You been to jail?
Nope. Nope.
So what the fuck that mean then?
I'm just saying, like, if you went to jail, they would have to start you over from scratch.
What would they do to you?
The people who
you would be the tough one.
No. Just let me land with this. The people
I don't think from a jail perspective, nigga. I'm not a jailbird. I'm never going to jail.
I see.
The fuck is we talking
you can't
about?
Say what you'll never do, but I'm saying
never going to jail, bro.
This is my thing, and I think this is the point that Taz had to make. He was doing tough talk, though. He invited the man outside. How can you say you will never go to jail or you're not a jailbird, but you invite niggas to fight outside? The consequences to fighting or quote unquote assault sometimes is jail. So like, isn't that how we know is the point? And Taz actually explained this to me. I wish, I think he's on another stream. I wish he could explain this, but I don't know if it's because I'm a Chicago girl or whatever. I kind of understand a little of what Corey was saying. I'm going to see if Taz can explain this better because I don't want to mess it up because I'm not a jailbird. So I don't know.
Bro, okay. I don't even have that dog. I don't even like that type of energy.
I'm just trying to make a point. Anton. What I'm saying is I have been around enough people who have been institutionalized where I know how to carry myself around men who not finna play with you. That's all I'm saying. I don't
hang around niggas that been to jail, so I saw for it that way. The way you saw for it is a little bit different than the way I saw for it.
Okay.
So I choose not to hang around niggas that's been institutionalized that had to carry themselves a certain way because they made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And you know, it shows that you've been around people that ain't seen the other side of the game. Because some of the smartest men I know they've been to college and gave that time up. And it was actually a learning process for them. But they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here, Anton. I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that. I believe that you are the way you are. I am the way I am. And it can clash if people are not educated on how to be around each other because men can go to war over misunderstanding.
He's throwing an intellectual shot right now.
What am I doing?
So without saying it, he's basically saying, oh, you from a different space so you don't get the way that we move over here.
Over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Okay. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting. Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before.
Can I ask y'all a question? Why do all these Negroes be talking about they chess players, knowing damn well like Monopoly does not count as chess, spades does not count as chess? I am sick and tired of Negroes talking about they playing chess when they know the only thing they didn't ever play is spades and bid whist. That's all you never played, but you want us to think that you playing chess. Monopoly, Battleship, okay, Madden. What's the other shit they be playing? NBA Live. Do they still play that shit? You know you ain't played nothing. Tonk. You done played Tonk. Uno. Stop playing. Okay? At the very best, you might have got a tarot reading with some cards. That's about it. But Taz is gonna give his opinion. He gonna click the link he said he was to explain the whole jail comment or whatever. I'm just saying, Mo said check. He ain't playing no checkers because I'm gonna tell you why Anton ain't playing no motherfucking checkers. Let me tell you why I know Anton ain't playing no checkers. He ain't playing no checkers because you gotta lean in to play checkers. His belly gonna hit the, be hitting the shit. That's why he came. Hey, babe.
What up?
Can you
hear me?
I can hear you. So, we are joined by the Black YouTube GOAT. I wanted you to explain. What'd you say, honey?
To my Scrabble. What y'all got going on over here?
What you talking about?
Somebody in your chat said something about Scrabble.
Scrabble. Oh, because the comment where Anton said that he plays chess, I say he don't play nothing but Tone, Bid, Whist, Uno, and we just started naming games, every game. But
I'm like the Scrabble guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, so I was just checking to make sure.
Here we go.
When nobody over here talking nothing or doing nothing. But no, what's good though?
So explain when Corey, do you want me to play that part back? When Corey says something about you never been to jail before because jail.
Oh yeah, play it back. Let me hear it in full context.
Okay. They said speak up. I guess they can't hear you that well. All right, let me do that.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit.
What the fuck that mean then?
I'm just saying, like, if you went to jail, they would have to start you over from scratch.
What would they do to you?
The people who
you would be the tough.
No. Just let me land with this.
All right. So stop. Like, go back.
I'm never.
Go back.
Yeah, let's do a sentence for sentence, so it's understood. Because right now I hear a lot of conflating with this. We actually arguing about this on a whole nother platform. So, okay. All right, let's do a sentence by sentence.
Okay.
Corey through Phil. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say it right now.
If you know, you know. Here's the thing.
Right now, we pause it right here. I'm
telling you.
Right there, like, so you hear Corey right there saying, like, look, fam, this is how shit gets started. Because, like, bro, why are you talking to somebody else about me across the room when I'm right here? You playing with me. You know what I'm saying? And so that it's already bad energy just off that alone. Like, why are you talking across the room about me and I'm right here? So when Corey says, hey, this how fights get started, he's not joking. Right? So go ahead, reflect.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
This is how I jump off.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show because Corey is not having fun right now. This is gonna be one of Corey's best shows, but he's not having fun right now. And Corey seems to be a feeler. I'm more of a results-driven guy. Corey seems to be the type of person that goes off of how he feels.
Microaggressions.
If you notice, I'm doing a lot of explaining to you about how the line can get crossed, but you're doing a lot of telling me what I am. I think that's homosexual behavior.
I said Corey seems to be, meaning that I'm leaving open the door to get corrected. I want him to correct me if I'm wrong, but I still want the freedom to be able to give my opinion. So you don't want me to get my
You
thoughts?
can have the freedom, brother. What I look like trying to take freedom from you?
No. I'm starting to feel some type of way, bro, because why is everything?
He's starting to sound like a baby mama right there. You won't let me get my opinion? It almost sounded like me.
How close is this to the jail comment, though?
I think it's like, it's within seconds or like maybe.
So let it go. Let it go.
Okay.
Homosexual to you?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, if,
when did
I'm gonna try to explain.
When did the conversation turn into homosexuality again?
Okay, I'm gonna let you land. Because I don't want to talk over you.
I'm trying to understand it. Why is everything gay?
I can explain it. I can explain it.
Go ahead.
Maybe look, I'm not saying that you gay, but what I'm saying is if you looking at another man and you say you talking to me through another man, if I'm a man, I'm gonna say, well, I'm right here.
Right.
But you're not getting it.
You still talk about me. Homie, this is a gay conversation.
It's not.
When you talking to men who play in riddles and stuff like that, I'm telling you,
the one that's talking in riddles.
You ain't never been to jail, have you?
Hell no, I ain't never been to jail.
I could tell. I could tell.
You been to jail?
Right.
Nope.
Okay, yeah.
Nope.
So here's the context to that. Dude, some of the stuff you saying and playing around with are just things that don't get played with. You'd have got stolen on by now. And I think contextually, it's not like, because some people saying it's like, I guess it's a flex or whatever, or trying to make it sound like a flex, when it's more like, ain't nobody never told you that talking to another man about me is lame. Ain't nobody never told you that putting a wee into a conversation is not what's up with another man. That S my D, you know what I'm saying? Pause. We don't talk like that as men. And if you haven't been told that, it's kind of a surprise. So the natural next question is, you ain't never been to jail or know nobody who been locked up? Like, because again, not that that's the marker or the barometer for it, but you ain't never seen men in a man situation where it's only men and now it's gladiator school if you cross certain lines where no women apply, where no feelings are attached. Don't try me, don't play with me, and if you do, it's up. You ain't never encountered people like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all he's saying in that. And I know for some people it's jails, like jail. I ain't been to jail. Why you got to go to jail? I understand that, but understand from the perspective of Corey, who's saying I ain't never been to jail either. But I picked up game from people who have been to jail, and with their experience of having gone to jail, I learned you don't pull out your dick in a conversation with other men. Okay. Make sure you keep your dick tightly tucked away, because if you mention anything about it, it's going up. You see what I'm saying? So if you ain't been around no men like that, you on some weird stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? And so that it's not, again, it wasn't meant to say, yeah, you weak because you ain't been to jail. It's more like, dude, we're like, you ain't never been around no men? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where are the men that'll whoop you for saying that? Like, it sounds good right now because really I don't want to whoop you. But it's some men that'll whoop you for saying that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the context of it.
Okay.
Because he ain't no jail dude.
Right. Corey's not a jail dude.
Yeah, he's not a jail dude, so he ain't saying there's no flex.
Okay.
And like, if you went to jail, they would have to start you over from scratch.
What would they do to you?
The people who are
right. Pause it right there.
No. Just let me land
right
with
there.
this. The people.
When he says that, all he's saying is and again, I think Anton playing dumb, but you're pretending like you don't know anything. So since you saying you don't know that you can't say this thing about the, dick and whatnot, you're gonna have to learn the hard way. Somebody gonna have to beat you up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to start from scratch, from ground zero. You don't know no better. And Anton, I think, is playing dumb. I think he does know these things.
Yeah.
But he playing dumb in this conversation. So, you know, Corey playing along or whatever. And that's all, again, I don't disagree with that. The way you talking, fam, that like, you're going to have to learn the hard way through day one when you say that to somebody and now you gotta fight somebody. That's starting, you got to start from scratch.
Okay.
I don't think from a jail perspective, nigga. I'm not a jailbird. I'm never going to jail.
I see.
The fuck is we
well, you
talking
can't
about?
say what you'll never do, but I'm saying
never going to jail, bro.
But, okay.
I don't even have that in, dog. I don't even like that type of energy.
I'm just trying to make a point. Anton.
Just trying to
what
make
I'm
a
saying
point.
is, I have been around enough people who have been institutionalized where I know how to carry myself around men who not finna play with you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I don't hang around niggas that been to jail, so I saw for it that
You
way.
pause it right there.
The way you saw for it is a little bit different than the way I saw.
See, so that's what I'm saying. That should fit perfectly in context what I just said, right? So Anton says, well, I don't be around people who been in jail or whatnot. Okay, cool. But that's why you need to get beat up then. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way you obviously gonna learn that what you just did right there ain't really cool. And you're doing it to a 50-something-year-old man who really don't want to do that to you on his podcast because he's standing to lose a lot more than you in terms of doing that. He's going to lose his channel, lose his income. You know what I'm saying? He'll be right viral for the wrong reasons. Without his channel, it's just he got way too much to lose. So I really think Corey is holding a lot back that, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to you know, go in right there because he got the most to lose out of this. But and when he says he's trying to explain, I really do think that was genuine because at some point, fam, are you seriously saying you don't know that you can't put a dick into a conversation with men, bro? You don't know that for real?
That's what it looks like to me.
Okay. So I choose not to hang around niggas that's been institutionalized that had to carry themselves a certain way because they made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And you know, it shows that you've been around people that ain't seen the other side of the game. Because some of the smartest men I know they've been to college and gave that time up. And it was actually a learning process for them. But they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here, Anton. I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that. I believe that you are the way you are. I am the way I am. And it can clash if people are not educated on how to be around each other because men can go to war over misunderstanding.
He's throwing an intellectual shot right now.
What am I doing?
So without saying it, he's basically saying, oh, you from a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here.
Over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand.
Because Corey's still talking about man talk. He's still talking about how men deal with each other. And I agree with him right there where it don't matter. You're not going to say that to no Mexican, no white man, no, you know what I'm saying, Chinese man, nothing, and not expect some type of response. While again, Anton is playing dumb. He's literally playing dumb purposefully, or he's that green, which if you that green, then be quiet. But that's why it's called rage bait for real.
Yeah. So, but could it be? Is it true that Anton is a tether?
I don't know nothing about that, babe. I don't really.
Somebody was saying it in the chat, so I was wondering, like, could it be a cultural thing? I don't know, but no, it couldn't because if you said that's just a universal man thing, then it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's a man thing.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life.
But like someone said, you a chess player as a C student? I think the fuck not. That's like, stop it.
Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting.
I don't go with.
Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. But I tell you what.
That's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was going to happen like that fast. That's why out here, I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said
you say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
No, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes.
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move.
Pause it right quick,
but I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
Now, I was confused at this because I'm not really a fan of either one of them, right? But I was kind of confused at this dialogue because I really felt like Anton was running right here from the conversation and trying to create a reason to leave, because keep in mind, he was already told we got to leave together. You know what I'm saying? So I really think Anton is like ducking the fact that they got to leave together, and he's looking for his out right here. You know what I'm saying? So this is his first attempt to get up out the room.
They got to leave together?
When the show is over, they got to leave.
You
got to remember, that's what Corey told him earlier. That's why, you know what I'm saying, the whole let's go outside thing didn't, you know what I'm saying, it didn't land with me because like Corey said, well no, we got to go outside when we leave. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, we ain't got to be performative with it. We, you know what I'm saying, we can deal with that on the way up out of here if it's like that. So right now, though, I think this is Anton's first attempt to leave.
Yeah, so he wanted to go at this point. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I know they used to do it at a someone says they're renting the space. Yeah, they used to rent a storage space. I don't know if that's still a thing though.
I want this thing to be studied because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all why I like the chat.
Everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah, you shitted on black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me.
I feel like right there. See, and see again now, people got different takes on this as well. Again, this is my podcast. I'm trying not to snap. And I'm watching this. I'm able to place myself into Corey's shoes as I lean in there and say, "Hey, bro, be careful, bro." Like I send it up right here, right now. You playing? You still playing, right? So, like I said, for me, it's more performative of Anton because it's almost like he wants him to do something, right? And instead of just. I think Corey should have left this all alone and got back to the show and let Anton be triggered or whatever. But the lean in game to me is, again, some people ain't respecting it for what it is. If I lean in and tell you, hey, bruh, I'm telling you, fam, watch your mouth though. That's it's up. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? Like, fam, what are you doing? Like, we back there again. Like, what are you talking about?
Because I feel like when he said, I just disrespected you in your face, now we're back to the dick sucking conversation, right?
Right.
That was a disrespect. So now he's negated the apology.
Right.
And he's basically saying, and I purposefully disrespected you.
Right. And you can't just fly off the handle. Because if you do, now you're the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Like for real, for some, you just got to think these things through correctly. Make sure to clip right, which is, again, why I think it's wise of him to lean in and make sure, hey, fam, you really want to send it up?
Right, exactly.
Shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Please stop
trust me.
Look how bitch made that is. Now you just said I feel like I'm shitting on you there. I ain't talking shit. See what I'm saying? That's gaslighting, is it not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's, again, it's hard for me to respect that part right there, where it's like you say that, you drop a bomb on him like, nigga, I feel like I shitted on you in your face. And then you get in my face a little bit and you try to flex up on me and I say, well, I ain't talking shit. Fam, why ain't you? What do you mean? So again, it's like you trying to make me into the bad guy. You gaslighting. You want me to launch on you. And you're the one who's going to benefit if I smack you.
Absolutely.
I got security, you got security. Ain't
Homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Right there, Paul,
You gotta hire a motherfucker to be with
you. I'm just saying, we going step by step. Now look.
Okay.
The Corey, stop acting tough. You ain't gonna do nothing. We both got security. That negates the let's go outside. Right? Corey, you ain't gonna do nothing. We both got security. Right. So ain't nothing gonna happen. So why pretend like y'all's finna go outside and have this big boxing match out back? Ain't nothing gonna happen. Y'all both got security. The likelihood of something happening is him sitting next to you, and now you want him to pop off, so you gonna keep pushing buttons. And if he smack you right now, can't nobody get there in time. Even you know that. So you gaslighting, right? Can't nobody get there in time right now. But I'm saying to go outside was performative, because now you just let us know it's a whole entourage of security. He got people there. You got people there. Ain't nothing finna happen outside. Nothing was gonna happen outside.
Right.
You absolutely. I'm always gonna have to hire somebody.
You better
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face, and then you act like it was all good.
That I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because you still
talk about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right.
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point. Homie, just gone, man. Just gone, man. You gone.
I'm not the jet.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass Hey, homie, all right, I'm out. Get your bitch ass the fuck on and walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga.
Straight up.
Okay.
Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch, nigga.
I don't know that bitch.
Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to. Cake ass nigga.
Cake ass.
And go get you a bodyguard because the nigga be done slap the shit out your bitch ass. I got shit to do. I ain't finna.
Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, first of all. So when he said, this is what I got from that exchange. That Corey is trying to say that Anton has somebody there that he wanted to kind of like put on and like impress by having some leverage with Corey. And Corey's like, no, pay for your own pussy. Excuse me. But explain your bitch. I don't understand. How does one explain the bitch?
So, okay, let me say it like this.
Like, I know I'm not a bitch, but I know the culture of men and how they speak to each other. Have you ever had to explain me?
No.
Okay. Why would you never have to explain me?
Because you're my wife.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to explain whoever I'm with. That's not you.
Okay. Okay.
See what I'm saying? So I mean, if we're doing it, somehow this turned into me popping up at a show with a random ass bitch. But okay, so if we're using me for the example, that's what it is though. I show up at I show up at somebody's show and I'm trying to get them on the show with me, and they like, dude, that ain't your wife, bro. Like, I don't really feel comfortable putting her up on the stage with me. Like, it ain't like I'm perfect or nothing like that, but I just don't really fool with people marriages like that. Like I know that ain't your wife, gang. Like, don't put me in the middle of that. If your wife snap, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a part of it. I give her a mic, she can sit off stage, but like, bro, don't, like, for real, and I don't really feel how you just popped up with her like that in the first place. Like, we ain't discuss her being on, like, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, I get her a mic, we accommodate her, but I can't have her sitting here as a face on my shit, right? So moving forward, don't forget it's an important part in there. Anton brings up his relationship with Darlene. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
He said that they don't call him out and whatnot. That got under Corey's skin to the point where Corey said she's paid her dues. Right? Anybody that's been with me, dues paid, homie, is what he said, right? So he's letting it be known that whatever relationship he got with her, that's beyond Anton's comprehension. Don't even inquire about that. That ain't your business, right? But now on the flip side, explain that bitch that's with you. That's where explain the bitch come from.
I kind of like that terminology. I'm going to use that. I just don't know in what context. I just want to explain the bitch though. I want to say that to somebody.
Yeah, that's what he means by that though. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you could just take it in one single thought, because you kind of got to walk that down. But that's what that means is, fam, you ain't even here with your wife. You here with like some random, and then you got the audacity to ask me about my co-host. Like, bro, like, bro, now I told you about what we got going on to what you need to know. Now, explain the bitch, bro.
I'm clipping that. That is going to be a soundbite. Explain the bitch. I need to clip that.
Follow that nigga out the door. I am who I say I am. I stand on it. Fuck a friend. Now, who the next motherfucker to come up here? What up?
So there's a new word in the dictionary called rage bait, right? So that's what you just witnessed. So
rage bait. Let me tell you something.
It's a new word.
That ain't no new word.
Okay, bet. It's
Let me
old
tell you
behavior,
something.
new word.
Where I'm from, if a nigga say something about sucking dick, nigga, it's on.
And he knows.
I don't know nothing about no niggas saying nothing to no nigga where niggas talk about suck dick and niggas be ready to swing.
And he knows that.
But he didn't say that dick sucking shit again. Get your fat ass out of here, nigga.
Nah, he did.
In here with this bitch that he know ain't his wife and motherfucker trying to get the bitch on the show. Bitch, nigga, you ain't got it like that, nigga. Get your cake ass out of here, nigga.
Right. See, now look.
Like, I'm finna be upset. This is what I want.
Now look, and see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know why, but he wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't feeling it. And he didn't want her to get the promo. And I do think at some point, Anton tried to shift that back onto him by saying, I'm a C student. I don't know no better. You got to explain it to me. You got to break it down. Because Corey was telling him then in so many words, hey, I don't run around with randoms. You do. You here with a random right now. Anton wanted him to completely call him out on it so they can get into the conversation about the woman.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So now they're playing. That's what he mean when he's saying he playing chess.
Okay.
He's trying to still get he's still trying to get her into the dialogue. He's still trying to get her into the show.
Because he had just got through dry begging to come back on the show saying, you know, Corey ain't gonna let me come back no more. That's dry begging to come back though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all that was. And that's why I say, for real, like, the only reason I think I side with Corey a little more on this, even though I don't really like either one of their shows, I don't rock with either one of them. When it comes to talking, I do think Corey was trying to avoid a lot of what we end up seeing. Cause it is like, well, fam, if you that green and you don't really know nothing, bro, be quiet then. And I think Anton knows these things, but he is their air quote rage baiting. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what he's doing. Like he knows what he's doing. And Corey's giving him the benefit of the doubt at some point, like, dude, like fam, just chill, fam. If you don't know no better, you don't know no better, but you don't bring up nobody woman and whatnot. Like you done brought up dicks and brought up what I'm doing with her and what, like, bro, what your bitch ass doing, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I mean, as far as men go, he was doing a lot.
Okay.
Wanted to talk about today, mainly. We have a situation in America going on where there are a lot of men that don't want to reveal themselves, but they have bitterness because they know you're not the type of guy they are.
Is this where the conversation gets kind of stupid? I think this is when I had came home when you was reviewing this.
Yeah, he started talking about creating good sissies and all of that. Like, I'm good.
A good sissy?
Yeah, I'm good on all that. I think he was trying to be funny, but it didn't. He framed it wrong, but he was trying to be funny with it, but he framed his frame wrong. It don't sound right.
Got it. Okay, well, I appreciate you coming and giving a masculine perspective. I'm
hearing different takes on it, which I mean, I guess I understand everybody got their own opinions and stuff, but like for real, it's just sad that a lot of people ain't seeing it for what it is. At the end of the day, when it was initially said and it was an issue, Corey did the same. I would have done the same exact thing. Bae, step out the way. Let me sit right here and make sure bruh understand the situation here. Hey fam, don't ever say that to me again. Don't use that language. In fact, I dare you to say it again. All that, we can go outside and all that other stuff. I don't care what else you say. If you say anything to do with a penis again, right now, it's up. And Anton knows that, which is why he never said it again. You know what I'm saying? So I say, you can take whatever side you want to, but when a man dares you to say it again and you don't, it is what it is. You shouldn't have said it in the first place.
Yeah, because like daring somebody, if I'm in a heated exchange with somebody and you dare me not to say something, I'm going to say it again.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if that's ego or like, don't test my G though. You know what I mean? Say it again. I'm saying it again 100 times.
Yeah,
so you're not saying it again spoke volumes to me.
Yeah, I could hear you saying it again. You've actually done that to me on a line.
I did.
What was it? That Ebony K. Williams live?
Maybe I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have did that. I don't remember that. Did I? Well, you told me not to say something again.
Yeah.
I said, well, baby, you
I
know.
looked at the screen like, what?
Now you know good and hell well you can never tell me. I never had no home training.
Nah, that was one of them. I think we only had like 2 heated debates on here, and that was one of them. Okay. That was. I remember. Be quiet. Nah, you be quiet. Like, shut up. Nah, you shut up. Like, man, what are you doing? Like, what you doing?
I think you said don't say one more word, and I said one more motherfucking word or something like that.
Yeah, we was on here wilding. Like, it's crazy though that don't nobody never play that clip, but they turned that into like you got snatched off the internet.
They said I got smacked or some shit. Yeah, that was funny. Okay,
all right.
Funny.
I love you. Thanks, y'all. Good to see y'all.
You too.
Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna get ready to get off here. Koya said, "Do men really have to perform masculinity like this? I'm a man. That seems exhausting."
Shout out to Koya, man. Listen, look. Yes, that's how we have to perform masculinity in a time where masculinity is downplayed and challenged in a lot of fronts. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right. Thank you. See you later. Well, in a few minutes. I'm just going to walk back there where you at. Anyway, Mixtress Monica, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, Anton disrespected Corey in Corey's house or studio. If you disrespect me in my house, there's going to be some furniture moving. Hey, man, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm trying to remember that day. I definitely, Taz said something about not meeting. Don't say that. No. And I'm typically, if you say, don't say this anymore, like if you say, don't say stop anymore, I'm going to say stop. I'm going to say whatever it is. If you say, don't say another word, I'm going to say another motherfucking word. I typically will say that. I got a smart ass mouth and I can't even help myself. Caesar Blue 5 says, Tina learned the hard way. Nigga, who you talking to? Do you think that I'm acting? You think shit sweet? Tina learned the hard way. Do you want to learn the Nylah way? Do you want to learn the Nylah way, nigga? Like, who you talking to?
Me. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
Like, cause bro, we not friends. Anyway, thank you guys. So sorry that Shalita played us again. I don't even understand it, but yeah. Anyway, I will see. Because I am actually well rested. Do y'all got anything else y'all want to do? Any other reaction review we need to do? Because I could come back in like 20 minutes. Okay. Get in the comment section. And if y'all want to talk about something else, if y'all up this Thursday night, let me know or send it to me and I'll do it. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for coming through. This was fun. This was fun. Not JP's Pop the Balloon. Send it to me. Send it to me. Send it to me. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys later. Let me know what y'all want to do. I'm up. I'm not sleepy at all. Okay. And I uploaded my videos already. So yeah, let me know. Don D says, now I need you to start back doing verse by verse. Okay. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Taz is live. Taz is live right now. So let me drop his link real quick. Let me drop, because we could go over there and ambush his stuff. Okay. Let me see. Babe, if you can hear me, drop your link, because hold on, wait. I'll do it. I will do it. I didn't know he was live. Here we go. Okay, and I think it's a full panel. They're multi-streaming someplace else. So let me, if y'all want to go over there, but I still might go live again. Let me see. All right. So this is what I will do. Oh, you know what? I want to do a video about that, Christine, because I got a lot to say about that. I'm sorry, y'all, but Monique get on my nerves. Let me pin his link. Okay, so we can go over there. And I might get up there and ambush that panel, since it's none but men up there. They dropped the link. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. Bye-bye.